I'm always happy to teach. Unless you're a spy. Or a robot. Or a figment of my imagination.
Alright. Welcome back to Fallout 76 Burning Springs Daily Challenge Guide for February 13th. It's an awesome Friday the 13th, a little bit before noon. Actually, it's almost 11:30, so let's get this going. Let's go live. Check out the dailies. I think there's a public event happening, and I just saw that on the list. Alright, let's start from the top. Alright, scrap junk to produce 5 screws, complete 6 of the daily challenges, complete an event, craft any flare at the Tinker's workbench, harvest some fire caps, kill some corrosive steam wings, kill some rad hogs, and take a picture at the Starlight Drive. Alright, let's start off with that public event. It started like a few minutes ago. I cannot still on the telescope. Forgot about that. Now we can fast travel. Let's go back them up. Let's see.
This is Dane Rogers with an automated alert. An unknown dangerous creature has been sighted in the vicinity of the Sons of Dane compound. This thing's been attacking the Buck's Den beer house every night while we party. We call it the Night Stalker. It's killed some of our best guys. Polly says the loud music is what's pissing it off, so we can make a ruckus to draw it here and set up an ambush. Any good hunters out there want to stop by and help us kill the Night Stalker tonight, you'll be rewarded in all the beer and partying you can handle.
Awesome. We just score 2 spices and a pepper shaker. Is there salt? We guard it from the outside, you guys guard from the inside. Oh, fine. We'll come back in. That juice pot's going. One event complete. got lucky with the event spawning in at this time. Take some of that free ammo. Now let's head back. Some people getting some stuff from the vendor, and that's nice. I may get the stuff from the Warhogs, but I'm not getting those kills with my laser turrets and rocket launchers. There's one. Well, we do have to collect 5 fire caps, and there's 3 that spawn near the camp, so let's pick those up. And due to the challenging with the love hurts, the one we gotta do with the helmet we're currently wearing, I found out there's a good amount of fire caps actually around the Hocking Hill Station. Let's see. There should be some numbers popping in. Let's see. Is it this tree? Was it this one with the stump? I think we ventured off a little too far. There's some wild gore blossom. There's one. That's a good remembrance. If you see the wild gore blossom, it's going to be on this tree here. Let's see a quick peek at the map. A little bit right off of the railroad station there. And there should be another one a little bit forward to us, about there. Close to those rat hogs. We heard it running up from behind us. Let's see. And there's the third prickle-eye plant. They always come in a group of 3s in one of these little rat hog wallows. Let's see. Not sure if it's been plucked by other players, but there should be one around here. Okay, here's some wild gore blossom. Things in this tree. Nope. See, we just need like what, one more fire cap? There it is. One right next to a broken stump. A little off from the Hawken Hill station. There should be a few more around here too. And there's a death claw. I know for sure it wasn't this stump. Oh, there's a shovel. It's this one here that should have at least one or two. Looks like they've already been plucked. Looks like some Rust Raiders came across an armored Deathclaw. Yeah, we got the fire caps, the rat hogs. Since we're out here, we can actually grab a couple corrosive stingwings. There should actually be right here. There's two that spawn close to this broken down truck with a, was it a Abraxo cleaning agents, that rust stuff, right off of Route 33 South. This is right here on the map, right where the road crosses the railroad. And there's another spot down here close to the Abraxodine chemical power station. There should be 4 of them. As soon as you spawn in, I think they're behind you on your left. Yeah, you're facing this way. Turn to your left. You want to go to that big old bucket for the digging equipment for that crane. There's 4 of these little buggers. Got that. Got the stingwing meat there. How you deal with a team? There we go. We'll just mute them. Hopefully that doesn't mess with my recording. Let's see what else we had to do. Take a picture of the Starlight Drive-In, craft any flare at the Tinker's workbench, and produce some screws. So let's go take a picture at the Starlight Drive-In then. I think the closest spot, Prospector's Hill. And we all know the rules. We gotta have that Pro Snap camera, and we have to be on location to take a picture. Kinda wish we could have taken one from afar, but you gotta be on the location for that. climb down here. Ah, first time I actually got up here. So let's go to our inventory, under weapons. Let's see. Let's find our Pro Snap Deluxe camera. We'll take a picture. We'll wait for that. We got the pick. Let's see, what's next? I know we had to do some screws and something at Tinker's Workbench. Flare and scrap junk to produce screws. I'm thinking clipboards, fans, other pieces of junk that actually has screws in them. Can we do bulk screws? I'm trying to think. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see if we can do the bulk and scrap method. We got springs. It was springs or screws? Screws! We're out. We're SOL. We can't bulk and scrap that, so we gotta do that though. Old school way. At least we could do the flare. Like that. That's a good boy. He gave us a legendary item. Gifts, fishing. I think souvenirs is what the flare counts. And the flares are those little things that hang on your backpack, I think. So we do an arrowhead, we got bird skull, we got bottle flare, Brotherhood of Steel, Happy. Lincoln, Herdsman Belt, also counts as flare, I believe. Oh, let's make a jack-o'-lantern flare. Alright, now we gotta hunt down some screws. Let's see.
You've got a lot to learn. We should get started on your next lesson.
Let's check out this little shaco here for the random bits and bobs. The only thing I think on top of my mind is actually clipboard screws. I'm not sure if you could get them from. I'm not sure from a hot plate or not. So let's grab a bit of junk items and see what we can find. I know you can break them down from certain weapons as well. That pipe revolver without getting stuck in the wall again. Let's see. Take the bucket. Junk, components. Alright, so somewhere we picked up some loose screws and the hot plate counts. Let's see, can we tag? And I know we got 6, I think we needed what, 5 for the daily? Yeah. I'm gonna head over to the Ash Cave and See if we can find some of the loose junk on the upper part on the cliff edge. Because you can find quite a few items there, other than dog food and chems. Some of the challenges, rat hog. Alright, there's another red hog nest there. I know we passed it to our camp. And once again, pickle eye. There's always 3 nearby one of those camps. Let's see. Ah, there we are. This is where we wanted to go. Probably alert them. Oh, there's a desk found in the metal box. That's lucky. Battered clipboard. Tin can. I believe one of these stations usually a box of loose screws. There it is. I think. Was it how many loose screws can you get for one container? This is how many per box. I think it's a 1 screw. I'm not sure. There's one on that bench. Or I guess. Whoa, quad crusader pistol. Nice. On this pile of junk here. I don't know if I'll call it a shelf or not. So I know in here, let me just scroll on the stick. I believe the hot bake clowns. Let's see. Alarm clock, no. You can get in the can box. I know there's usually a. Ooh. There's another hot plate, that's another screw there. Let's see, oil cans. Nope. I know there's more loose screws. Ooh. Down there in the workshop, and there's a bunch of cans in that little chem lab they have down there. Where are they attacking? Oh, they saw me. Gotta hurt.
You got some nerve still being alive.
Weak.
Man, they're over here doing the death call to business.
Rust to rust.
And they killed him. Okay, let's see. There was another few boxes of loose screws and springs around here. Is it on this shelf here? Oh, there's a bag of chlorine here. So maybe it was in here that we saw it. Some good ammo here, some large boxes. Coffee tin. Scale doesn't have any screws. Toaster. I guess that's a lamp we can't pick up. Fusion core. Let's see, have they opened this room up here on the server yet? No. We may get a box of loose screws in here. Battery, skin packs. There it is. Here's another box of loose screws. It looks like typewriter has screws too, since it has the magnifying glass highlighted on there. Laser pistol. Let's see, component view again. So clipboards, desk fans, hot plates, the boxes of loose screws, silver lockets, typewriter so far. That's nice, and more stuff to get bought. More room I can put more stuff in. Here's another bag of chlorine. Hot plates. I have a feeling it was just the hot plate in here could give you a screw. Kitchen scale. Death Clyde here? Yes. Oh! Bobblehead of Luck. Kind of like the little power windmill they have up on the cliffside. One of these also has a box of loose screws. there's a hot plate here. I think it may have been the one over here somewhere. That one right there. Was it here? Just ammunition. Well, I guess it was just in that one spot. So can you see it from here? Remember, was that one or the one on the left? Oh, here it is. Another box of loose screws. So loose screws possibly in this yellow crate here. So there was one right here. I think the other one was on that machine or that machine. It was sitting on just this, similar to this, broken down computer console thing. And I believe we found one kind of like in the workshop area in the ash cave right there. A little ash raider settlement here. So let's take our junk, let's go back to our camp. Firing on some red hogs. Let's grab the meat. Drop all the junk. Actually, let's go in the saloon, that way we ain't bothered with all the noises up top. Alright, let's see, dailies showed a bunch of junk that you could collect, break down for screws, since we can't do the bulk and scrap method for screws. We did six of the daily challenges. We got lucky with the public event that happened right when we spawned into the game. Let's see, we crafted a flare from the Tinker's Workbench. I showed some locations where you could fire some of the, or harvest some of the fire caps. The two main locations on over here in the Burning Spring region that the corrosive stingwing spawn. We killed some red hogs, showed one or two, or a few spots where they spawn in. There's two right next to my camp, one on the way to the ash cave, and I believe one or two spots around the Hawking Hills station. And we took a nice picture at the Starlight Drive-In. Alright, so let's bring it to an end here. I'll let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below, leave a like, don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you do. Catching that replay back on my YouTube channel, you know what to do there. Hit the sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one, and have an amazing day.